Hello Cancer, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing great today. If you're new to the channel, my name is Anna. Today's reading will be with regards to your current love situation, the person that is in your energy. I will be asking about the current energy, past, coming up in the near future, what's hidden that is affecting the situation, potential outcome and advice. As always, Cancer, please take what resonates, leave the rest. These are not personal readings, but collective, so there might be mixed messages coming through. Use your intuition and discernment. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Never force a message and don't give power to the tarot cards. You can always choose the outcome you prefer. So let's begin. Thank you so much everyone for being here, for all your support to the channel. Whichever way you choose to support, it's a beautiful free way to give back for the free readings, for which I am very grateful to you, and for this energy exchange, and also for the donations. Really grateful. You keep surprising me there. Thank you so much. Any weird noises on the background, if you're new and you don't know where they come from my dogs or cats or birds. I have animals here. So let's begin without further ado. In spirit of service, for the highest good of all, for the Cancerians collective, please, what are the messages, what Cancer needs to know at this time? Starting with the Kipper deck. My dog is breathing heavily. It's a really hot day today. Poverty is under the deck. Somebody might be having some financial problems, cut downs a little bit at this time. Yeah, not feeling very well in general. I mean, poverty card can also indicate health issues, but here we have bad health. It could be really physical health. Somebody is receiving some sort of help. It is not feeling good about the current situation, suffering for some reason. It could be you, it could be somebody else. It could be you are trying to recover from hurt, especially if you have been dealing with somebody who was false, deceitful, deceptive in your energy. You're expecting maybe some communication from this person. You have difficulties getting out of your own head, or somebody else is struggling. It's like Eight of Swords, so feeling a bit trapped with maybe the deception or what happened. Somebody's wearing a mask here. What else I'm getting the message here is that somebody's really suffering in this connection, is trying to recover, but they are wearing a mask. They are not showing this to you at this time. They might be waiting for you to make a move. They feel stuck in the situation. They don't know how to move forward. These are just first channeled messages. I don't know, a lot came through from this one, but let's keep going. What happened in the past that leads to this situation? So in the past we had wealthy men. And unexpected income. So wealthy man for me is like King of Pentacles. Doesn't have to be. It could be somebody who is a business owner, somebody who is doing well financially, or that's what you thought about them. And there was something unexpected. It is like an offer, new opportunity that happened. We've seen the poverty card, so it could be that somebody received an opportunity, an offer, but something didn't quite turn out the way they hoped for, or you hoped for. Coming up in the near future, (13) and 31, we have mirroring numbers. That could be significant. Coming up in the near future for Cancer, this is something related to occupation, something related to work. Maybe you are recovering, Cancer, from some financial difficulty or deception that happened. And I'm feeling somebody could have been a victim of fraud or sabotage. When it comes, you've been expecting certain money, and this wealthy man could be you, male or female, no gender in tarot, and you have been working hard on something and you're receiving some sort of gift. And it is because you have been working very hard on something. Of course, we can translate all of that to love reading, and I will be doing that as well. But a lot talks about financial recovery. The finances, the pentacles, the gifts or the income can be translated into energy, somebody giving us energy, time, resources. Lack of energy is also lack of health, lack of money. Money is also energy. Or attention, abandonment, yes, poverty in terms of feeling abandoned, not looked after, alone. What is hidden that is affecting this connection? What is hidden that is affecting this connection? Now you might be also offering a gift, meaning new gifts related to your occupation, something you will discover as you're working, and it is a skill that maybe you didn't know you have. Otherwise it could be a gift related to some offer, because you're doing a great job. You're very diligent working on something. Or somebody's working on something and working on bringing you a gift. Feel free to switch the roles. What's hidden that is affecting this connection? What is hidden that is affecting this connection for Cancer at the moment? What is hidden and is affecting? Well, what's hidden is this falsehood, false person, somebody who is hiding behind a mask that may be waiting for something or expecting. 8 and 28, 34. Potential outcome, high honor. You will be receiving some sort of honor and recognition in this situation. And it comes through immediately, and there will be some changes to what I'm going to say. But the first message that came through with this poverty is that you have not given up. Despite of all of these difficulties, it comes through at the moment for me as test. Because, you know, we are tested, especially if we go into poverty, into great difficulties. The universe tests us, what you're going to do. Are you going to fall prey to maybe some deceptions or theft, right? Or some immoral ways of making money. And you didn't. Somebody was here continuously working hard and dealing with poverty, possibly on your own. And you will be rewarded. And the honor feels to me as recognition for your efforts and for your morals, values, and integrity. But we will see what happens. I have a mature man right behind it. And community. What's the advice? Somebody's in the hiding, somebody's false that was affecting this whole connection. Toil and labor. Advice is just keep working whatever you're doing. Don't stop, and it's okay to start small and do not rush. Okay, just continue working. Toil and labor. It may feel very monotonous at the moment, that nothing is happening, that you're not going anywhere, but you will. There is a message coming in. It doesn't have to be of concern. From the main male, privileged lady, I think that's going to make you feel very good. Some sort of news you will be receiving. It's interesting as well that this nurse is holding a letter or prescription or advice or reading something. And there is this letter. It looks like maybe as you're trying to recover, you're maybe resting a little bit. Maybe you should be resting, actually. Maybe you've been working a little too hard. In any case, the message will come now. As you're working, as you're in your bed or in your resting moment, it feels like when you stop trying too hard, which is resting, is when the message comes in, because that's how it works. When we stop trying very hard, everything comes in. Let's see, what are the other messages? What is the current situation with this bad health? Clarify, please, for Cancer. This is very modern deck now, so it will give us very different energy, but also connected to more of a day-to-day life. What's this bad health current energy? What is this bad health current energy? Thank you. The moon. So it could be on the level of emotions, certain fears, uncertainty about future, a bit of a worry, concern, fears coming up. Remain hopeful. There is Star and Empress right here. Strong Pisces energy coming through, and Taurus and Aquarius. Tell me more about current energy. You're not seeing everything at this point. This hope, this star, this wish fulfillment with the moon. The sun. Yesterday we had solar eclipse. Moon and sun together is talking about solar eclipse. So maybe you need to rest. Maybe you haven't been feeling exactly well because of the strength of these energies. Something that has been in the dark and hidden is coming to light with the sun. Stay optimistic, stay positive. It is improving. Whatever it is you're going through, it is improving. We go from the moon to sun. Now this is also divine masculine and feminine and mirroring energies. The sun is always reflected in the moon, but moon obviously twists the situation, the illusions. There's something you do not know. There's something you do not know, and it is hidden, and it will be exposed. And it is something that will make you very happy. You will go from the moon to the sun with this information that is coming your way. If it isn't happening yet, it is coming very soon. Everybody's in on a different timeline, so we'll see. Two of Swords. This is something you do not know, you do not see coming. What happened in the past? What's this wealthy man about? Wealthy man, what happened in the past? Wealthy man. There was some sort of offer. The High Priestess. This person maybe made an offer and then suddenly went silent on you. Ghosts, silence, or some secrets. Or you sensed something was off with this High Priestess energy. Because we have Four of Cups under the deck. Somebody maybe feels missed opportunity, feels ignored, rejected, because High Priestess indicates silence. This person may have showed up and disappeared. It looked like a winning on a lottery, and then gone they are. And that's why you are sad. You don't know what's going on. You're in the dark. Death card. Something definitely shifted and changed. Could have been an ending between you and another individual. Tell me more about this wealthy man and High Priestess in the past. Three of Pentacles. It could have been somebody you've been working with and collaboration started. It looked like an offer, like opportunity to build a solid foundation, and then something didn't quite work out. I think you've been very hopeful. It felt like your wish fulfillment. Three of Pentacles. It could be somebody you do work with or is from your community. You may have been spending some time together. We have seen this income, but something suddenly went silent, and it could have been some financial offer or job offer, collaboration, or something you were supposed to work on. What's coming up in the near future with this occupation? What's coming up in the near future for Cancer with this occupation energy? Thank you. Page of Swords. So it is communication, it is message, it is also learning something new, which I did mention. You're getting a gift. Curiosity, studying. Could be somebody watching you work and really appreciating you. Eight of Cups. It could be somebody who walked away from you or you walked away from them. And that's why there's this Four of Cups with the Eight of Cups. Tell me more about occupation. King of Pentacles is here. I felt this King of Pentacles right there because it's a wealthy man. And now it could be that this person has been working on themselves and they come in to make an effort and work on the connection with you, or they want, this could be a job offer. I mean, something about this Pentacles is coming through in last readings with regards to money, but of course Pentacles can indicate somebody who wants to invest and commit to the connection, coming in more solid, grounded, mature. This is somebody who will be communicating or who has been watching you and maybe have been wanting to put an effort, increase the effort in this connection. For others, it is somebody who has been watching you, working, and wants to work with you. And this is your financial stability that is being regained. King of Pentacles is showing up again from the past to the near future, from the moon to the sun. Wheel of Fortune, there's a positive turn of events happening. Somebody is also coming back around. There is more wisdom. There's expansion happening. Really a good change for you with the Two of Wands. You're stepping on the new path, making a choice, or somebody's making a choice with regards to Queen of Cups. That's you. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands. You have been working very hard on something and have been burdened. So what is going on here with this false person? So if somebody sabotaged your job, your relationship, your commitment, something, purchase of some sort that you were expecting some finances or stability from somebody, this was probably sabotaged by somebody who was wearing a mask. And this is hidden and it is showing as affecting this connection. So it is coming back around. Universe is going to present you with a new opportunity. Devil, as I look at under the deck. Tell me about this false person and expectations. What's happening in the hidden? Who is this false person? What is this false person? It doesn't have to be negative. It could be somebody who is hiding and not telling you what are their intentions. It could be good intentions. Let's see what's happening with this false person in the hidden that is affecting this connection. What is this false person up to and who is that, please? Seven of Cups, confusions, illusions, uncertainty. Could be that somebody is wearing a mask because they are confused and they don't know what they want, or just somebody created a lot of illusions. There was need to have patience and maybe heal. Seven of Cups is a bit of a card of overwhelm. And maybe somebody was waiting for the right time to move because they are not showing their true self. Tell me more about this false person. Okay, I'm going to put them back too much, but there is conflict, judgment, and Ace of Cups showing up. Five of Wands, could have been jealousy, could have been competition, Cancer. Opportunities with Seven of Cups, different opportunities, creating a bit of a confusion. So somebody maybe, if there was a competition for a job or other options somebody had in love, they would create illusions and try to sabotage, maybe lying on your name or on your reputation, or something that stopped, halted this collaboration. You started building with someone, either business, a relationship, and suddenly things went quiet, but you also sensed that there was something off with this High Priestess. Tell me more about this false person in the hidden. Who is that and what are they up to? Seven of Swords. This is somebody sabotage your, but this is also theft, right? Seven of Swords is theft, is sabotage, lies, deception. It has been showing up for you a lot with the Seven of Swords. But in this case, it is coming through, Ten of Pentacles. So it is with regards to your long-term stability, your money, your marriage, lying, stealing, cheating card. Okay. Creating confusion, illusions. 7-7 could be significant. And Ten of Pentacles with Eight of Pentacles, something you have been working hard on. Queen of Wands. This could be a third party interference, or somebody just jealous of your work, of your potential that you have. You can be very attractive, very creative individual, very confident as well. It can piss people off easily. If you're creative, you're doing well, you don't have to even bother anyone. It's just projections, maybe insecurities of other people, just because the way you make money or something like that, that they don't necessarily like or they are jealous of. But this is theft card and somebody trying to steal something, creating, smoking mirrors and some illusions, confusions around the situation. With regards to maybe inheritance, property, long-term commitment, or money. Hierophant. Hierophant can be, of course, a company offering you a job, position of power, or marriage. Morals, values, integrity, the way, loyalty. Tell me more about Seven of Swords and the false person in the hidden. What are this person's intentions? What's going on with the Seven of Swords and the false person and the Seven of Cups? What is the Seven of Swords in the hidden affecting this connection? Look at Justice, and in this card it looks somebody's gonna get caught. Cancer. For whatever they have been doing, Justice is already balancing things out. Page of Wands, it could have been a younger fire sign, male or female. Somebody is getting caught. For the manipulations and everything they have been doing, everything will be exposed. Exposed. Things that are hidden will be brought to light. Magician. Somebody was manipulating something here with regards to this new beginning. Ace of Cups. That's why there was need for patience, balance. This is also Archangel Michael normally card, because somebody wants to give you something. Six of Pentacles. Somebody is feeling lack of something, and that's why they are doing this. You will be receiving the honor and recognition. Tell me more. What is coming up here with this outcome? High honor. High honor. This is to me victory card as well. You're winning a battle of some sort. High honor. Tell me more about potential outcome for Cancer. The Emperor. Wow. This is a very powerful position. You are either receiving recognition and this honor from an emperor. King of Pentacles, Emperor, quite close. It is also a business owner, very powerful person. Or you are being honored with a very powerful position of authority yourself, promotion, leadership role. You're stepping into that power. Temperance. Strong. Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces twice, and Leo. But it can be anybody in a general read like that. I'm just reading the strongest energies. Tell me more about this high honor and Emperor. Two of Pentacles. So things are going to balance out. It is something that maybe somebody has been going back and forth. It will require from you adjustment and careful handling, if you know what I mean. There will be the need to change your priorities. Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. You are receiving something very beautiful. Or this is from somebody who was going back and forth and was uncertain, and you will receive that. This is balancing out of everything in your life. Tell me more about this advice, toil and labor, advice for Cancer. Again, more Pentacles. I wonder if you can hear Enzo, my birdie. He's outside. He usually starts chirping in certain moments in the reading. He's happy. Not sure if you can hear him. Toil and labor for Cancer advice. Please tell me more about that. King of Swords. King of Swords as your advice, Cancer, means to be very much clear, precise, stay true to your values, your integrity, communicate clearly. This is also somebody who is kind of taking control over the situation and is emotionally detached for the time being. You are making head over emotions decisions when it comes to everything as you're working. So don't get too emotional with regards to something that is happening in your life at the moment. That's the advice, because you need absolute clarity here. You maybe have been holding back or trying to hold on to your pentacles, and of course this is because maybe there was a struggle, there were difficulties, or again we are translating that in energy you are not willing to give. It is a bit of a self-protective energy. If you step into your King of Swords, you have strong boundaries, you have clear communication, clear mind, and knowledge and understanding when it comes to making any decisions going forward, and whatever you need to cut out from your life. But for me, this is very clear-minded, clear-sighted with regards to what's happening here with this falseness and justice. Yeah, there could have been 10 of Swords, betrayal. So stay detached emotionally. Maybe this is even working on yourself, this toil and labor, because when you find out something, it can trigger you. It can be a bit triggering. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Now you might as well receive communication. You might be talking to King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It looks like some sort of communication and lovers, choices, decision, meeting somebody, making an effort, the toil and labor, working on your communication. Maybe you need to work on your communication. In case if you're triggered, it could be coming off as challenging. So if you stay detached from your emotions, more neutral, about that is spoken a lot in Reality Transurfing. If you haven't read that, and I keep repeating that, you may want to read that book. Let's see what else we need to know about this situation, especially this Seven of Swords, deception, Seven of Cups in the hidden, justice. Somebody is receiving this justice. Somebody may be even being locked up. Somebody tried to steal something, lie. Tell me about this. What else Cancer needs to know about this whole situation? Weird situation. Affairs with your family. Okay, it can have something to do with your family, or somebody else had issues with their own family. We are talking about home stability, Ten of Pentacles, clouds, temporary problems. Okay, everything is temporary in life, thank goodness. So the good stuff doesn't last. We can stay detached, and the bad also not. So that's good news. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Somebody risked something, or you did, because it looks like you're getting a reward for that. Look at that. Honor and respect will come to you. We have this here, high honor for something you did. What else? You will be taken care of in difficult time. Do not worry. You are, I've seen Temperance card multiple times. You have a lot of protection around you. Whatever this deception, deceit was happening, you intuitively know. And look at her smirk. She's sitting there like this oracle and like, yeah, I know what you're up to. It's all right. I'll just sit tight here and wait for this, for the universe to sort you out. For justice, karma. This is karmic justice somebody is receiving. What else? Look at that. We've seen this in the other reading. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want, whether within your connection, relationship with somebody, or money or job. Take it as it resonates. Opportunity. There was an opportunity. We have seen this opportunity already. Opportunities are waiting for you. Stay positive so you can see them and recognize them. What else is coming for Cancer? Clarity for this reading, please. Oh, it's love. It is relationship for some of you. And again, opportunity in love. It is a love interest coming your way. And it is a serious love interest, it looks. Leg. Stepping into a new experience. It feels like a leg up. It might feel risky, okay? It is taking a chance. And that's why maybe you will be a little bit juggling this, because it could be some very powerful position you are being offered. Or this change, this love offer is going to feel a little risky. So that's why maybe you will be going a little bit back and forth. Get back to the basics. So there is like a lightness and fresh start. For me, this card reminds me of Fool. It's like a Fool. We're closing certain chapter that was heavy, and now we are light as a feather. Starting fresh, starting new, starting from scratch. In relationships, it's also possibly good to start fresh. Wrath, sorrow over a loss. So there was something, I think you are going through this now. You have been very sad about this situation, but it is improving now. So stay optimistic, Cancer, because this is changing, or somebody is coming in. They were very sad over the loss. This already I've seen under the deck. A stubborn, aggressive person. That's the Justice right there. Key, successful outcome to your problems. Tell me more. What else we need to know about this situation for Cancer, please? What an interesting reading. Have many cards, but victory in some endeavor. So let's do this again. Single cards, please, if possible. Max 2. Thank you. What else Cancer needs to know with regards to this reading in this particular situation for the Cancerian collective? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Not all messages will be for you, Cancer. It is specifically tricky if 70-80% of reading is resonating with you. Your mind, your brain will automatically jump into conclusion that all the remaining 20% is yours too. So be hyper vigilant about that. Don't allow information that you do not know about into your awareness, and don't accept that, because if you accept that, you will actually manifest it. So be careful with watching tarot readings and what you believe, and you can choose what you believe, and then your beliefs will create your reality. Another feather, you might be seeing a lot of feathers, by the way, as symbols, or birds. We were talking about birds. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. I feel this is related not to your new love that is coming here with this Emperor and recognition and King of Pentacles, unless they were maybe in the past. If they ghosted you, that's how you view them. But I feel this is this undependable and insincere wedge, 7 of Swords, somebody who's going through karma, justice, birds flying, news is on the way. Tell me more. March, somebody you maybe met in March, somebody was born in March, or something is going to bloom completely, will be visible, the results in March. Can be meaningful for somebody. It is optimistic, right? It is optimistic thing. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. This is coming your way. So hang in there, Cancer. It looks like you are recovering from something. You maybe really had some health issues, or on emotional level distress, but you're recovering. The victory card returned. Victory in some endeavor. You're winning. So I think there was a competition that you didn't even know about. I mean, with this High Priestess you do, with your smirk there, but you didn't even pay attention. And this is how you receive a reward. You didn't go fighting or defending yourself, or, you know, fighting gossip or anything with the wedge. You just continue working hard and focusing on the outcomes. And by doing so, which means by ignoring, by not giving attention and energy to the negative pendulum, if you read the book, you will understand what that means. You are being rewarded with a great love and money. I feel it is coming on both sides, to be honest, for some of you. Control your anger or you will be sorry. I think somebody is here angry. And I mean, you might be here needing to control, to stay detached emotionally when you hear about this situation. Otherwise, somebody else is just fuming and furious because you are winning, even if you have not been competing with anybody. Isn't it funny? Somebody is trying to sabotage you, and you're winning anyway without competing. Beautiful. Congratulations, because you have wisdom, you have intuition and a good heart. You don't get involved with this nonsense, and you know that there is karma. and that everything comes back to you. Pin, new job or career. I knew it. There's something with finances as well. And rainbow, this is a happy ending. After the rains and storms, always we have a rainbow, and we wouldn't have rainbow without the rain. So it's also important to remember that the most difficult part of the situation is over. That's an interesting reading. I will leave it at that, Cancer. Please let me know if you enjoyed the reading, if you resonated with that. I love your comments. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you're interested in personal readings, the link is below. You can also find more information on my website or email me if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Have a great week. Namaste.